Hey everybody, GVB the Mind Warrior back in the dojo today. Bit of a wet day outside, but we're in here, we're going to make a difference. Alright, I want to chat today about ambition and what it takes to get somewhere. What actually triggered me to speak about this today is because I got up this morning and I was a bit of a down time, and normally for me I'm very up and I'm into the things, I want to punch through, I want to drive forward, I want to achieve and attain goals, but I was in one of those low points today where things just weren't working, and it's sort of been creeping on the last couple of days, where I feel like the wheels are spinning and I'm in the deep mud and I'm not actually making any forward progress on goals and specific dreams that I wanted to get to. And it got me to backbraining, into thinking about how I've done it in the past and all the other careers I've excelled at. And it's understanding that sometimes the wheels are going to spin. Sometimes you are going to lose traction, you're going to slew sideways and you're not going to see any momentum. Sometimes it's going to get dark and you're going to lose that light that you're looking for. You're going to lose that vision and you're going to lose the hope. That happens to all of us. But what in these periods of times do we need to do to get forward again? You need to look at your feet. You need to look at small steps. Don't keep looking at the large long-term goal. Look smaller, because if you keep looking at that long-distance thing, it's going to seem so far away you're never going to get there. You'll give up on yourself. So what you need to do is step back, have a look at the shorter-term goals, keep knocking off smaller steps on the way, and just keep chucking away at it, and you will punch your way through these bad times and these low times where things don't feel like they're moving. Every day when I get up, I have to try and fight for what I believe in. I've lost a lot of friends on the way. I've lost a lot of close dear friends to suicide, to depressions, to anxieties, to a whole myriad of things that's taken them on the way. So what is important to me is to fight for them. Fight for the voice that can't speak anymore. Fight for the people that aren't here anymore, who if they had the help at the time, they might still have been here to keep living their life out. Their families wouldn't have been affected. We wouldn't have had that ripple effect of a loss of life. So the reason I get up and the reason I speak and the reason I try and become the best I can be, the reason I try and teach in my school and impart my knowledge on the kids and onto the teenagers and the adults, because I've got so much to give. I've worked very hard in my life to become what I've become, and things go up and things go down. That's what happens in life. You get good times, you get bad times, you get profits, you get losses. The last few years we've bashed through to try and build a new career. It takes time, it takes money, it takes effort. Sometimes you don't feel like you're making any progress. Sometimes you fight so hard. Sometimes you want to give up. But that's when you've got to look deep inside yourself and look for that reason why you started. Because it's always there, that the fire is always just sitting there, it's ignited, you've just got to not let it go out. And you've got to make it burn brighter. So the way we do that is to look inside and look at that reason about why we get up in the morning, the reason why we're fighting for these goals. Because if it's just for money, it's not going to happen. If it's for more than that, if it's for something greater, then you're going to keep fighting through the hard times. Because it's going to happen to all of us. It happened to me the last few days. It's been happening, and I've been fighting through. I've been trying to make that difference keep happening, and I'm still pushing for the greater goal that I want to have. It's always in the back of my mind. I'm never giving up on that, what I want to be. I want to change the world. I want to make people better. I want people to appreciate other people. I want the core values of business to go back to people appreciating people instead of just being about the money. Because I tell businesses this all the time. When I speak to corporations, when they start thinking just about profit, they start forgetting about their people. And we need to remember that the people are the profit. These are the things we're working for. You've got to make sure that people are valued. If they're valued, they'll give you more. They'll give you more of themselves. And we have to be the same with everyone we work with. And so if I can give that value to the world and help people come back from hard times and help people up from adversities, then that's my goal, that's my agenda, that's my drive. That's what keeps me going. So what's yours? What makes you get up in the morning? What do you fight for? What's your reason for being here? Because we all need a reason. So find your reason. And cling onto it, clutch onto it tight, give it every bit of strength you have to fight for what it is and make it come to fruition. And if you can't see the long-term goals, look for the short ones, okay? And just chip away at those short-term goals. And as you move through that, you'll start making a difference to yourself and to the people around you. And that's how we essentially get to where we need to go in the end and make a difference to the world. This is the Mind Warrior. You guys have a great week, and I'll catch you next week. Be good.